A $5,000 raise just cost someone watching this video $847,000. Not a typo, not clickbait. That's the actual mathematical cost of lifestyle inflation over a 10-year period when you factor in lost compound growth. And here's what keeps me up at night. Most people have no idea it's happening to them. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to calculate your own lifestyle inflation damage, the 3 spending categories that silently destroy high earners, and the 1 rule that could add 6 figures to your net worth without earning a single dollar more. Let's get into the math. Lifestyle inflation is the tendency to increase spending as income rises. You get a raise, you upgrade, better apartment, nicer car, premium subscriptions. It feels earned, it feels reasonable. It's also the primary reason 60% of households earning over $100,000 per year report feeling financially stressed. That stat comes from a 2023 Lending Club study, and it should terrify you. Because here's what's actually happening. You're not building wealth. You're building a more expensive life that requires more money to maintain. You're running faster on a treadmill that someone keeps making longer. Stop for a second. Think about your income 5 years ago versus today. Now think about your savings rate. For most people, those 2 numbers moved in opposite directions. Income up, savings rate flat or down. That's lifestyle inflation working exactly as designed. Now here's where it gets painful. The decade math. Let's say you earn $70,000 and you get a 4% raise every year for 10 years. Pretty standard. By year 10, you're making about $103,000. Nice progression. But let's run 2 scenarios. Scenario A, every time you get a raise, you increase your spending by 75% of that raise. You save 25%. This is actually more disciplined than average. After a decade, factoring in compound growth at a conservative 7%, you've accumulated roughly $68,000 in additional wealth from those raises. Scenario B, you keep your lifestyle completely flat. You bank 100% of every raise. Same market returns. After 10 years, you've accumulated approximately $915,000. The difference? $847,000. Let that sink in. Not from earning more, not from stock picking, not from crypto, just from not inflating your lifestyle. That's the cost. That's what's quietly disappearing from your future. Now here's a pattern interrupt for you. I'm not telling you to live like a monk. That advice is garbage and nobody follows it. What I'm telling you is that most people inflate unconsciously. They don't choose it. It just happens. So let's talk about the 3 categories where lifestyle inflation hides. Category 1, housing. The average American spends 37% of their income on housing. But here's the trap. When income rises, people don't stay in their current place and pocket the difference. They upgrade. A 2022 Zillow study found that for every $10,000 increase in household income, housing spending increased by $2,700 on average. That's a 27% lifestyle inflation rate on just 1 category. Category 2, transportation. The average new car payment hit $736 per month in 2024. 5 years ago, it was $550. Did cars get 35% better? No. Incomes rose, and people bought more car than they needed. Every single time. Category 3, convenience spending. This one's invisible. It's the DoorDash instead of cooking, the Uber instead of transit, the subscription stack that grew from 2 services to 11. None of these feel expensive in isolation. Together, they're averaging $450 per month for households earning over $75K. That's $5,400 per year in spending that didn't exist a decade ago. 3 categories. 3 wealth leaks, and most people can't even quantify them because they've never tracked the creep. So here's what actually works, the 50% rule. Every raise, every bonus, every unexpected income, 50% goes directly to investments before you see it. Automatic transfer, non-negotiable. The other 50%, live your life, upgrade something, enjoy it, you earned it. This isn't deprivation. It's intentional inflation instead of unconscious inflation. The math on this is remarkable. If you followed the 50% rule on those same raises over 10 years, you'd end up with approximately $485,000 in additional wealth. That's not as high as banking everything, but it's realistic, it's sustainable, and it's $417,000 more than the person who inflated at 75%. Here's your action step. Tonight, pull up your spending from 3 years ago. Compare it to last month. Calculate the difference. That number is your lifestyle inflation rate. Most people have never done this. Most people don't want to know, but you're still watching, which tells me you're not most people. The wealth gap isn't primarily about income. It's about the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Lifestyle inflation closes that gap from the wrong direction. If this video made you think differently about your next raise, you need to subscribe. I drop videos every week breaking down the money math that actually moves the needle. No fluff, no filler, just data you can use. Hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.